Hey everyone, it's Tim. Happy Monday. I am home winding down for bed, and I really wanted to get up my Frugal Things video because I ended up having a 2-week long one once, and it was just too long and too much time, so I'm really committed to getting one of these out per week to discuss my frugal wins and fails for the week. This is inspired by Sarah at Budget Girl. I'll link her below, and I will just dive right in. So, I have 6 frugal things. I have 3 frugal wins and 3 frugal fails from the week. I will go ahead and do the wins first. So, I have a little jar that I keep on that table underneath the clothes that I'm going to wear tomorrow. And I just dump my change in there, empty my pockets and whatnot, and I save my quarters to do for laundry, but all the other change I just put into there. So pennies, nickels, and dimes go in that cup, and I've saved that money for a long time. Like, that's a year or two of change. So I don't have cash a whole lot. I'm going to start doing it a lot more because I'm doing the cash envelopes. But anyway, long story short, I took the change into the bank and it was $10+. So just sitting in my bedroom, $10. So I deposited that into my account last week. I also am so excited because I made 2 brand new recipes last week and I ate them for leftovers over the course of the week as well, and finished the last one today. So I am learning how to cook. I don't cook. I'm learning to cook, and everything in my repertoire is stuff that I've learned from someone else or I've watched someone else make. Spaghetti, mac and cheese. Yeah. So I tried 2 brand new recipes, and the really special thing is that I didn't have someone helping me with these. I literally just watched a YouTube video for one and read a recipe for the other and experimented, and they both came out great, and I'm really proud of that. So the first one was a lemon pesto chicken, which was so good, and there's a YouTube video that I watched for that, so I'll link that below as well. And the second recipe was a Mexican lasagna. My company issued a cookbook. A bunch of my coworkers submitted recipes, and I have a cookbook now, and the very first recipe I cooked out of it was the Mexican lasagna. And the reason I chose that is that I still have 1,000,000 tortillas left over from the fajita bar from my birthday 2 months ago. So I thought, oh, here's an opportunity to use some of these tortillas. And I will insert a clip of the recipe as well, in case you're interested in that. Anyway, moving along. I'm proud I made those 2 things. They were delicious, and I had leftovers for lunches. Finally, I went out for dinner. This is a fail. I went out for dinner a lot, too, despite having those successful recipes. I did still go out. But on 2 of those instances, I had my friends treat me. So my brother-in-law was in town this weekend, and he took me to lunch. And then a good friend, Sarah, and I went out for dinner. And these were both pretty cheap meals, but still, it wasn't money that was coming out of my pocket, and I really appreciated that they volunteered to treat me. So that was definitely 2 frugal wins. On the frugal fail side of things, like I said, I did eat out a few times, and I budgeted some money from my Mad Money to do that, but there were a couple instances that I unexpectedly went out. There was a day that I had food, I had soup, but I didn't feel like soup. It was last Monday, actually, and I was like, no, it's not happening. And so I went out to, like, Burgerville or something. And then there was another day where I was hurrying to get from job A to job B, and I left my food at job A in the fridge, so I didn't have my dinner that night, and I ate out then too. And then there was one other night where I was unexpectedly delayed. I had plans to be out and about, and then I thought I'd go home and cook dinner, but my plans went a little bit longer than anticipated, so I went to Dairy Queen. So I guess I will say that while I ate out, I did it cheaply, and the money didn't really add up too bad. There was one day where I took a Lyft unexpectedly, like Uber, because I was running late. I completely overslept. I woke up at 6:02 and I'm supposed to be at work at 6. So I called a Lyft and got to work as quickly as I could. and it seems like I'm late a lot in my videos. I promise I have better work ethic than this. And so that was unexpected. And then I am doing the cash envelopes. I'm on month 2 of that, and I have had some instances where I went out or I had to go do an activity or something, and I ended up pulling cash from other categories in my cash envelopes. But the point is, I'm not negative. And yeah, I pulled money from X, Y, and Z, but I used cash to do the things that I wanted to do, and I can make up for that in my paycheck that I get tomorrow. So anywho, those are my 3 wins and my 3 fails for the last week, and I'm excited to share with you how this week goes. I hope you're having a good one, and I'll talk to you next time.